I help people got my TGVs out, and one of them all the way apart. Basically, this is set up by, I don't know how I lost the butterfly valves, but I lost them, these things right here. Basically, as you can see, these 4 Phillips head bolts, people say to grind down the bottoms of them. And then you'll be able to get a Phillips head on these and knock them and spin them right out. You could do that, but if you want to save time from hooking up all your power tools and everything, you do what I did. Just get vice grips, lock them onto the head of the bolt, and loosen up the bolt until it snaps. Once both of them snap, you'll be able to slide the butterfly right out, and then you can grab the vice grips on this side. Of course, you'll be able to spin the whole rod by the time you're done, and take the tip of the bolt, spin that out. That way it's nice and free. You do that on both sides. And then what you do is after these are disconnected, you're going to get something that looks like this on one side and this on the other side. You get this end right here, and you just give it a couple taps, and slowly the whole thing will tap right out. There's going to be no pressure on it. Once you get past this bearing, you should be able to grab it and rip it right out with your hands. So this is the complete one. I haven't touched it yet. I'm going to do this one first just to make sure everything comes out good. That way, if not, well, I'm going to have to buy 2 TGVs anyway. But anyway. And then you're going to have a divider plate, which is that piece right there, which, as you can see, extends all the way down. You could do what I did with a hacksaw. I did not do it with a hacksaw. I actually did it with a sawzall, just to save some time. Then I got a flathead punch and punched out the rest of it. By the time I'm done, it's not going to have this piece of metal right here. It's going to go from this corner to this corner. I'm just going to port all that right out. And then I'm going to port this one a little bit too, because with the saw I accidentally cut it just slightly a little bit. You can kind of see that. So I'm just going to slightly port those into like a little U's on all 4 with the Dremel. I got to go buy a new Dremel. Mine broke. But yeah, you can see how much air can flow through it now because it's nice and open compared to before. Even when it's fully open, you only get this much. By the time I'm done, I'm going to have pretty much all of it, and this divider plate will be gone too. So a lot more airflow. It is recommended that you get a tune after this, because once these TGV motors are disconnected, the check engine light goes on, your system goes into major limp mode, so your car will not run very well at all. And you're going to need a tune after it. So if you're just looking for minor mods, I suggest a short ram or an exhaust, or a cob access port, but don't do a TGV delete unless you plan on getting it pro-tuned, or plan on taking it to a tuner for them to show off your light. And I'm not sure how I'm going to clog up the holes yet. A lot of people are telling me I could just run a tap in there, tap a 14mm bolt, or a 12mm bolt with 14mm threads, and basically just close the hole right up, JB weld up the bolt, that way it's in there tight, then grind it down. But then I'm worried about how I'm supposed to clog up those 2 holes. So I think I'm just going to get all 4 holes welded up shut, all 8 holes. That way no air can go through, and that way it's nice solid, and then I'm going to port it, then probably paint them, and go from there. I'll make updates as I go. That's where I stand with my TGVs. Got my throttle body, everything off my intake. So you can kind of see down there. Got my intake over there ready to go to paint, or ready for me to paint it. But yeah, that's as far as I got. So let me know what you guys think. Any questions on TGVs, tumbler, generator valves, let me know. Thanks.